Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. So in today's video we will be talking about the post-match review between FC Barcelona and Alaves. And so in this match we did win 5-0 and it was a very entertaining match. Like, it was a 5-0 game, so a lot of players did score. And so like in every post-match review we will be separating this into three parts: the first half reactions, second half reactions, and then my overall feeling of this whole game. Now remember, even though we did win 5-0 in this match, we are still not going to win the league title this season like Real Madrid did win the league title. But there is a lot of things that did happen in this match that I do want to discuss, and I believe that it is very important for us to talk about. And so starting with the lineup, we did start with the strongest lineup we have in our disposal, and our front three was Messi, Luis Suarez, and Ansu Fati. A lot of players were missing in this match. Also, we had a total of like 16 players who did go to this match because the other players were either suspended or injured. And if you guys were wondering like why were we playing our best players in a match that did not even really matter, again, it's because we had 16 players and it would not make no sense to like miss a game before, which was against Alaves, and then head into a game like Napoli. We needed this match in order to stay like in rhythm and to stay in shape. And so this game was really much needed for many of these players, and we will be resting for a total of like 10 to 11 days before we do head into that Napoli match. And going back to those 16 players that we only had in this match, like the one thing that I do want to say is that I hope that the one thing that really changes in this summer is that Bartomeu and his board members really do change the medical team for next season, because what happened throughout this whole season, which is the 2019-2020 season, was very unacceptable. And I'm going to go back into this topic later in this video, most likely in the second half, because what I believe happened in this match when it comes to injuries is something that we really need to discuss. And so we will be touching back on that topic later. And so going into the first half, right, Barca took off with a bang, like in every match. They started very well. We can see that they were very intense. They were really focused on scoring that first goal very early in the game. And in those first 20 minutes, the one player that really stood out was Riqui Puig, who was the main creator in this match. And I was so happy to see Riqui Puig perform in this way, and seeing how Riqui Puig was everywhere, trying to distribute the ball, trying to pressure this player, trying to gain the ball back as quickly as possible. Like, he was doing everything and he was being everywhere. And so we already knew that Riqui Puig was up to something very special in this match. Then we saw Ansu Fati score the first goal in this game, which put him at 7 goals for the season, which is really not bad for a player who is 17 years old. So I'm glad that Ansu Fati really ended this season off with a bang. Later on in the match, we did see Riqui Puig get his first assist in this match with a goal from Lionel Messi. And when we did have Riqui Puig create in the midfield and Ansu Fati score that goal, that all happened within a span of 20 minutes. And it's very satisfying to see how Riqui Puig and Ansu Fati provide something on the field back to back. And these are our two youngsters in the field, so it was truly something special to see for every Barcelona fan. And later on in the match, we did see Luis Suarez score his goal, which made it 3-0 in the first half. And by no question, the most special thing about this third goal was Messi's pre-assist. Like, when Messi did lay that pass to Jordi Alba, that was like about 90% of that goal. And so thanks to Lionel Messi and his amazing pre-assist, that goal ended up happening for Luis Suarez. So now going into the second half, and I believe that this is where everything caught my eye. So in these first 10 to 15 minutes, we saw one incident that did not really sit well with me, and that was with Lenglet getting an injury in this match. And so we did see Lenglet sub off very early in the second half. I don't know exactly what happened to that player, but it seemed like it was a groin problem. And what really disappointed me and frustrated me the most is that when Lenglet went to that bench and he sat down, he looked extremely disappointed and frustrated. Like, he did not want to hear what the medical staff or medical team, whoever was there that was trying to help him, like, he did not want to hear that. And we can see Lenglet's head, like, nodding his head, just being extremely down and disappointed. And I understand where Lenglet is coming from, because we do have a UCL match in about 10 to 11 days, and who knows what's going to happen to Lenglet. And I'm sure that Lenglet does not even know what's going to happen to himself, which is why that we did see him very frustrated and disappointed. And again, I truly do understand Lenglet's frustration, because as Barcelona fans, right, as us right here, we have seen so many players get injured throughout this whole season, and now we have seen the medical team yet fail another player, which is Lenglet, which put us at only 15 players left in this match. And this takes me back to the early topic that I was talking about, which is I really do hope that we do change the medical team, because I honestly do think that Lenglet was actually thinking that on the bench, and he was saying like, why could you not take care of me? Why do I have to get an injury before an important UCL match? And again, we experienced experienced and saw so many players get injured throughout this whole season, and we actually have seen many players come back into the season and then get injured again and be out for another 2 to 3 months. And so it's just very frustrating to see, and very frustrating to see how Lenglet might potentially miss that UCL match. But we hope that everything goes well with Lenglet, and let's hope that Lenglet does come before the game against Napoli. And besides that, later in the match, we did see Riqui Puig for the second time get his second assist in this match, and that basically solidified as one of Riqui Puig's best performances this season. And let me tell you, I get so excited to see Riqui Puig perform in this way, because the sky is the limit for this player. And even before this second assist, we did see Riqui Puig make an amazing through ball to Luis Suarez, but unfortunately Luis Suarez missed that chance. But the moral of the story is this, is that Riqui Puig knows how to create. This is a midfielder that we have been asking for a very long time, and we finally have that player. We have our gem, and that is Riqui Puig. And there has been worries before when Arthur is going to be leaving, like who is going to be filling in for that role. And I really do think that Riqui Puig has what it takes to fill in Arthur Melo's role in FC Barcelona. So be no surprised if Riqui Puig does start in the starting 11 next season for the majority of the season. And so going through this match, we did not see much from Alaves. Like, I get why Alaves did not put all the intensity and all their energy in this match, because they knew that they were not going to get relegated. They were in the safe spot, and so I get why Alaves did not bring their A game in this match. And so we all knew by that time, like in the 60th minute, that this was all going to be Barcelona. Then later on, we did see Messi score his second goal, which basically solidified Messi's Pichichi this season. And so that did put him at 23 goals for this league season. It could change. Benzema could go into the next match and score 6 goals. But as of now, I believe that it is safe to say that Messi will get the Pichichi award this season. And if he does win that Pichichi award, that will put him at his 7th Pichichi in his career, which will make him the only player to have 7 Pichichis in history. And we also have to remember that Messi did miss a month and a half in the beginning of this season, and for him to score 23 goals and get 20 plus assists in one season is extremely fascinating. And I hope that he continues to go on this form, because what we are seeing here is history. For a 33-year-old player to still be able to do this after 15 years is extremely satisfying. I congratulate Messi for his achievements, and let's really just be grateful that we are seeing a player like Lionel Messi. Like, not everyone gets to see a player like him. This is a player that does deserve respect around the world, and we just must be grateful that we are seeing this player in our lifetime, because not too long from now, Messi will be hanging up his boots, and so we should enjoy him while we can, because now with this game finished, this is now another season that is completed and out the door, which takes me to the overall feeling of this match. And the first thing that I do got to say after this game was over is that where was this performance when we actually did need it? Like, this is probably one of our best performances this season, but yet this game couldn't be in a situation where it actually mattered. Now, there could be multiple reasons why we did perform in this way and why we did have one of our best matches today. It could be because of what Messi said in the last game in the post-match interview, or it could be because we do have a UCL match that's coming in about 10 to 11 days. It could be any of those two reasons, but in the end, we had a great match. But I really wish that we kept this form immediately after we came back from the break. And overall, I think that this is a season to forget. We went from switching coaches to having a pandemic to questioning the signings that we did make in the summer of 2019 to the board drama with Lionel Messi. And there is a big possibility that we might go trophyless in this season. But one of the great things that we did see and witness was the emergence of Ansu Fati and Riqui Puig. Because what Ansu Fati and Riqui Puig did in this match, Riqui Puig ended with 2 assists and Fati ended with 1 goal. And that basically summarizes what these two players can become in the future and what they have done in this past season. And this also tells us that we do have 2 gems in our disposal, which makes me very excited on where Barcelona can go. And these 2 players will be serious contenders to be starting in the starting 11 next season. And so look, final conclusion, this is a season to forget. A lot of things went down that we very much disagreed with, but I believe what happened in this season is that we did see 2 stars that were born. And again, I'm super excited on where these 2 players can go and how far they can take FC Barcelona. And let's hope that these 2 players continue their form next next season. And I do want to end it with this. Lionel Messi did have a post-match interview, and he did speak about his team and what they need to do now that this league season is over. And he said this: now we need a little peace of mind. The break will be good for us to clean our heads, stabilize ourselves, return to work, and then give our best. Nothing more to talk about. Now to demonstrate that on the field. And I fully agree with Messi's statements. Like, yes, let's put this league season aside. Let's refresh ourselves. And I'm talking about the fans, the staff, the players. Everyone needs to reboot and be ready for the UCL match, which will be against Napoli, because this is going to be greatly needed. This 2-week break that we are going to have is going to be needed by the players, by us, and by everyone involved in FC Barcelona. And so let's hope that Barcelona do put up a great performance against Napoli. Like, even if we do lose, I hope that we do lose with a fight. I do want to go up to Napoli and really bring them a big challenge. And even if we do lose at the end, as long as we knew that we gave it our best, that's the only thing that matters. I do not want to go down to Napoli knowing that we barely gave it like 20 to 30%. And with that being said, I will be making a pre-match preview and a post-match review between Barcelona and Napoli. And if Barcelona progresses and they beat Napoli and we do go into the quarterfinals and we play against Bayern or Chelsea, I will be making a post-match review and pre-match preview for those matches also. So this season is not really over yet. We do have a whole other tournament to play, and I will be here to commentate on that. And so if you guys are new here, please like, subscribe, comment. Welcome to the channel. I'm happy that you are here. If you guys do want to get to know me more or like ask me questions about football, feel free to DM me on Instagram. The link will be in my description down below in this video. And again, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.